that you're gonna have to get AP expansion, but start driving like true internal rotation from proximal to distal. Ben Yanes, where are you?
Morning, Bill.
You're out
How are you?
out of the car.
Out of the car, waiting for the train. Yeah. So I have an older brother who is currently dealing with a situation that one would normally diagnose or self-diagnose as carpal tunnel syndrome. And he plays a lot of piano. He's a very good piano player. And obviously he loves to do it and something he wants to keep doing. So I've been trying to help him out because I think he went to his doctor and his doctor wants to start giving him steroids. And I was like, really trying to want to stay away from that if he can. But it's not, it's not debilitating to the point where he can't play, obviously. But it is getting to the point where it is interfering with what he's doing. So from a conceptual standpoint, I kind of wanted to know how you viewed it from the lens of your model, and then maybe some things to go after or pay special attention to in regards to interventions.
Yeah, so there's a very, very good chance that he is lacking internal rotation in his, is it both sides?
Both sides, more so the right.
Okay. Yeah. So it's very likely that he is lacking the capacity to internally rotate proximally, right? So upper thorax, scap, shoulder are probably lacking a great deal of internal rotation. And so what you end up with is you end up, excuse me, you end up with a lot of compensatory pronation strategies. So internal rotation strategies, because he's got to get his hands into a pronated position to play.
Yep.
Right. And so you'll get a whole bunch of muscle activity. So like pronator teres, pronator quadratus. You're going to get a bony twist in the radius. You're potentially going to get a twist in the distal humerus. He's going to get a pronated hand relative to the radius. And so all of those things reduce the amount of space. And if it's traditional median nerve symptoms that he's getting and not like a global thing, if it's median nerve symptoms, the way that the median nerve tracks through the arm, it's going to get compressed potentially in multiple places, not just here. Okay. Yep. This is a biggie. This is a biggie because the last compensatory strategy to get your hand into pronation is pronation of your hand. And so then that closes the carpal space there where the carpal ligament goes across the hand. And that's why they do the surgery there. They just go in, they go, oh, we just go in there, we slice the hand open, we slice the carpal ligament, we sew it back up, everything's all fine and wonderful. But that's the basic issue that you run into typically with that type of a situation is you've got just, IR compensations all the way down, literally into the hand. And so you've got to kind of undo that.
Okay, great. Yeah, he's definitely one of those people. He's super, super narrow, really tall, and his shoulders are just pulled way, way forward, like no arm swing when he walks too.
Yeah. So, I mean, and again, if he plays a lot, which is what it sounds like what he does. And then, so you think about his seating is going to be an issue, right? And again, you've got to restore. Most likely he's going to be an AP compressed guy. Okay. If he's tall and narrow, he's going to be, is he the kind of guy that like kind of attacks the keyboard where he's like all hunched over and, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he is.
And then, so some of this can be like if he modifies his seat height a little bit, he's actually going to make it a little bit easier for him to get his hands into position. So he might be actually sitting low. Have him elevate the seat just a little bit and see if that prolongs his ability to tolerate the position. But ultimately, I think that what you're going to end up doing is you're going to have to get AP expansion, but start driving like true internal rotation from proximal to distal. Because like I said, chances are he's already pronated down into his hand if he's getting hand symptoms.
Okay, great.
Okay.
So I just wanted to make sure I was kind of going after the right things. He's also pretty compressed dorsal rostral as well.
Yeah,
So
that's what I'm saying. It's like you got an 8
yeah.
probably if he's
Okay.
tall and slender.
All right. Cool.
Yeah.
Thank you, Bill.
Okay.